Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today I'm painting the game Stares Back, where the signs point us towards a mysterious nebula, and now we'll need to take a closer look to discover the truth. Oh, we look tired. Oh, the nebula's everywhere. Or maybe it's just like imprinted onto our eyeballs, so we'll just see it overlaid on top of everything. And sometimes, you have to step away from something to explore the other parts of life. There's so much to see and do. And teaching taught me so much. But all good things come to an end. There'll be more good to find in the future. This is just the end of one good thing. I want you all to remain successful students, so you can grow up into the adults you want to be and explore the parts of life you want to see. I want to bump into you in 10 years and think, wow, I taught them. Look at how far they've come. Please stay curious. Science is all around you, and there are discoveries just waiting for a new perspective to find them. You can be that perspective. I'm proud of my final class. It was a gift to teach all of you. That looks like a pain smile. You're lying through your teeth, Vivian. Oh no, we're just very sad. It's fine. We can discover the nebula now. I need to look through the telescope. Oh, can I shoot over at the telescope? Can I? Oh, I can! Nice, what am I looking for? I see big glowing lights. I'm assuming I need to find the thing I saw in my picture. Come on, spiral formation. Please? All I can see is pretty normal stars, I would assume. Is it not here? Oh! Chris! I was in the middle of something! Galileo, find any black holes? Chris! You scared the crap out of me! No, I haven't seen any black holes. I'll let you and the rest of the world know when I do. Or, I'll just inevitably let it consume us all. One of the two. Maybe find us some aliens while you're at it. Say, what are you out here looking for anyways? It's nothing. I'll be back to bed in a few minutes, hon. Shouldn't be too long. No, take your time. Just want a good look at the moon? I don't think I've actually seen the moon. No, it sounds ridiculous. There's nothing ridiculous about stargazing. You know, when you learn about something, and then it comes up again not long after, even though you've apparently gone the whole rest of your life without knowing about it. Sure. 2 or 3 times is one thing, but it's been constant. And it's not like I've just learned about it. This all started when they told me I was being fired. Something wants me to look at Andromeda. Andromeda? Maybe it'll start seeing it everywhere. Is it some sort of constellation? Chris! Whoa, you're the teacher. I mean, is it a constellation? It sounds starry. Mainly because it's in Harry Potter, right? And the entire Black family is named after stars. She got like Sirius and that. Andromeda is the galaxy our Milky Way is on track to collide with. We'll be long gone by then, but it's still remarkably close. Larger than the moon in our sky when it's visible. Eventually the two galaxies will merge. Wouldn't that be so amazing to see? The sky would be so chaotic. But for now, we get to see it from a distance. I'm just glad to see you passionate.
I've been worried about you, laying around all day. How do you feel about a hike tomorrow, before your interview?
I don't know.
By the looks of it, I'm gonna be stargazing for a while, so I'm not gonna be awake to do a hike. Okay, that's as high as we can go. I am going to be strategic about this. I am going to find our Andromeda. I mean, I'm assuming I am... Oh, it actually tells me when I've reached the borders. That's nice. I'm assuming I am looking for, like, the big spiral thing we've seen in the pictures, right? I mean, that should be pretty hard to miss. Man, we can do this. I'm so surprised we've yet to see the moon. I mean, I'm kind of expecting the moon just to take on my entire screen. Oh, there it is! That seems important. You know, I was half expecting Chris to shove his face in front of the lens.
Wow, there she is.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting something far more colourful.
I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I feel tiny. I've been seeing it so much. This is almost anticlimactic.
Confirmation bias, eh? It showed up a few more times than usual, so now you're actively looking for it. Isn't that what you're doing right now? That's true, 'cause I mean, as soon as something's pointed out to you, you're more likely to notice it. Whereas you could have been seeing it for like years and just missed your knowledge.
I don't think it's confirmation bias, hun. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not that. Maybe my mind's trying to distract me from the pain for a few minutes.
It's a temporary feeling, Vivian. 30 years in this impressive run,
They stopped appreciating me. And then when I changed things up in a way they didn't like, they forgot my value. I should have seen it coming. I'm an idiot for not resigning before it happened. Just a bunch of uptime asses that don't know what they lost.
And they'll feel it with the test scores.
Yes, they will. They will. It's really not bothering me at all. I've been fine. I'm just nervous for tomorrow.
The interview will go fine. Be polite, don't curse, sell yourself. Hopefully you won't even have to work there very long.
Oh, God, please. But even then, maybe I should just stay out of teaching. Why go back? I did my time. I enjoyed it. It ended. Who cares? Who cares?
Vivian.
I was getting tired of the system anyways. If I can't teach my own way, then I won't teach.
Maybe we could actually go into something like an auxiliary to teach it. So maybe like a higher level or like apprenticeships or something. Something we have more control of. I mean, I assume you have more control of apprenticeships.
It's not like the paychecks were worth it either. Still struggling. No one to help. All the bureaucracy and outdated curriculums. My God, it was driving me nuts. Absolutely bonkers.
Did I just poke myself in the eye? Oh! Now that looks important.
Chris, grab the camera.
Aliens!
Quick!
You know what? I like Chris. He asks the important questions.
What a vibrant nebula. What's your name? Do you have one? You're beautiful. Oh my Lord.
Here!
Chris, I've only seen nebula like this in pictures. I'm amazed. Look at this.
Wow!
Oh, shut up. Wow.
That's certainly a space cloud, huh? Cool.
Cool?
I mean, Chris, it is a giant fireball in the sky. I feel like a bit more enthusiasm here.
These pictures suck. Well, if it was by Andromeda, then it should be on this list. It doesn't look like any of them. No, it really doesn't. I couldn't have bumped the telescope that hard. It was still looking at Andromeda's direction. I really want to put a name to this thing. It was so bright. The pictures really wash out the color. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? What if I found something new?
Before the astronomers? That would be wild! Really, if our little telescope can see it, then I'm sure it's well known. The scientists would have found it.
I agree, but it was so clear. I feel like I was meant to see it. Thank you, Andromeda. Now I just have to claim it.
I have a feeling you're gonna be disappointed. I mean, scientists are taking pictures of galaxies billions of light years away. This is just probably not a nebula.
Then why don't I ask a scientist? Vivian, sorry. The little ones were acting up, so... You know how it is. No, Cecilia, you're all fine. Thank you for coming. I know it was short notice and probably odd to see. I'm glad you wanted to catch up. I was worried I was going to be a pyramid scheme message. I've gotten all sorts of those from the other sorority girls. It's a shame seeing hardworking classmates turn into gullible adults. You're still with Chris, right? How's Chris? Doing marvelous. I'm not sure how he does it some days. What's he do? Carpentry. But he does odd jobs on top of that, so we can pay the bills right now. All sorts of things. Finances have been tough. I only get to see him for a few hours at the end of each day. It gets lonely out there. I love debt. I love being in debt.
Oh. Well, we may have just made it a little bit awkward.
I'm so sorry. Are you still teaching? Not right now. I saw you were working at the space agency. What's that like? That's huge. Oh yeah, it's a dream come true. Not the most exciting though. I spend most of my time sitting around analyzing data. Astrochemistry is really fascinating. When you look at the big picture, you're able to... I've actually been interested in astronomy myself lately, just as an amateur. Oh, is that why you wanted to meet? No, I wanted to catch up. With work and living so far out of town, I guess I've been a bit of a recluse in my free time. How are your kids? Last time I saw them, they were just little babies. Well, little Charlie has been getting into trouble at school recently. I think he's acting up because... Oh, the space talk reminded me actually. Before I forget.
You know, Vivian, a little bit self-centered there. I mean, I get you're excited, but you could at least wait for her to finish her sentence. I feel like it would have been less rude if we didn't kind of mask our reasons for meeting behind small talk.
Do you know what this is? I found it in my telescope. I spent a while researching nebula, then I looked into galaxies. Even though I really doubt it's a galaxy, I found it around Andromeda, so I started by looking into objects found in that area of the sky, but I couldn't find a solid match. You said you found it near Andromeda. How powerful is your telescope? Not very. If I could remember its measurements, I'd tell you. I'm surprised you managed to capture so much color. This is the raw picture. No processing. No processing.
Maybe we did find something. I'm sorry, I just realized her eyes were looking over the screen. Oh, I love it, but we look a little bit like a gremlin.
I'm honestly unsure what it is. I don't immediately recognize it. I doubt it's been missed if it's this close and vibrant, right next to an already widely observed target. It's unlikely you've found anything new. But isn't that the dream? Every astronomer wants to find something magnificent. Right? And I found it by accident. It really feels like it was meant for me. The chemical composition of distant stars is fascinating and all, but relatively unappreciated compared to other work. Sometimes I wish I worked in STI. You should see if you can find it again tonight. Actually, can I come over and have a look? Now I'm curious too. If you really found something new, something like this, that could be huge. Do we want to share our discovery? No.
Well, that answered my question.
If it's new, then it'll need a name. It sort of reminds me of an iris, like the eye of God looking at me, a puny little human.
I reckon it's the eye of an Eldritch being. Maybe it actually is. Maybe the Eldritch being is just trying to, rip through the seam of the galaxy to enter our universe.
We can live and dream. I'm not sure how I would have handled this nebula if I was religious. This has been spiritually eye-opening in its own way. At least now I know I'm not alone.
You seem like a really dedicated worker. Very motivated. What brought you to work here after your last career?
Well, I follow signs and I don't let opportunities pass. I follow my gut. There are certain things that tell me when I'm on the right path, and I just feel that with this position, it really felt it. And I still feel it right now, actually, you know?
You know, if I was an interviewer, I probably would take that as a red flag. I mean, to me, that answer sounds like I'm here because my gut tells me, so if my gut tells me to leave, I'll go immediately. Whether that's a week or 2 years from now. It seems kind of a, character flaw. I guess he liked it. Ah, why would you deprive me of a barbecue tonight? We could have had a blast.
I can't have anyone stealing my find.
Whoops.
What?
That's tough. I've been telling everyone about it.
What? Chris!
The press, the internet, the authorities.
Have you actually been telling people? 'Cause if you have...
Just that my wife saw something cool through a telescope. Nothing about it being new. Because it's probably not.
Don't joke about telling people. Seriously. This is a top secret science operation. I really wish I didn't tell Chris about this. He's such a chatterbox.
Right. This is some top secret space dust. You're taking this so seriously.
Can you leave me? Am I space dust alone? It was by Andromeda, so I should find that again.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, Andromeda was to the bottom left, right? After you're done with this astronomy phase, you should see if her and her husband still want to come over. If they're up to it, I can invite the boys over. Haven't done that in a minute. I'm gonna laugh if this thing is moved away from Andromeda now. Maybe it is actually aliens, or my Aldrich being. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom and just work my way over. I know it's somewhere around here. Come on, just look for the grey space dust. Can't. Oh, there it is. Okay, now we just need to recreate our knock.
There's Andromeda. I can't believe the signs used to make me feel on edge. Now it's just comforting. Now, shouldn't it be around here?
Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna spiral gently outwards until we find it. I feel like this is the best method if we know it's somewhere close to Andromeda. And I shall just widen my spirals slowly. Hopefully this works. I mean, it's kind of hard to predict where. There it is.
Where the hell is it?
Wait, is it not that? Up there? Is that not it? It's rather orange.
It was right next to Andromeda. I mean, that's what everything was pointing me towards. It couldn't be that far off. Was it a one-time thing? I lost my chance.
Well, hold on, calm down. It couldn't have gone anywhere. It didn't run away. Okay, that's not it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost it. This was nothing. This was nothing. Damn!
Vivian, relax. Want me to look? Is the thing focused right now? Retrace your steps. So you went to Andromeda, then...
I looked around for a bit. Found nothing. I tripped over my telescope like a dumbass. Am I seeing things?
You know, maybe we're just repeatedly poking ourselves in the eye, and that's what's caused us to see it. That wouldn't explain the photos, though. And then what direction was it looking after you bumped it? Maybe it was...
Chris, I found it. I found it again after bumping my telescope. What kind of luck is that? That's...
Are you sure kicking your telescope isn't just ruining it? Maybe that's what it is.
This is a nebula. A broken telescope wouldn't show you a nebula. Oh my gosh, I'm blessed. This nebula, it really is for me. It has to be. The signs.
Look around so you know where to look. Okay, but I don't want to go too far, so we'll just do that spy...
Hun, I really think there's something special here. Why else would this happen? If only I had a better telescope. I can barely make out any details with this one. Damn it!
You know what?
What?
Maybe it is special.
Thank you.
I appreciate you believing us. Okay, we got a star up there. I don't see our nebula. Well, no, we lost the nebula. I'm looking for Andromeda. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want to go too far again. Wait, I saw you. Oh, you little minx, where did you go? I'll be in bed, alright?
Alright, I'll be done in a little. I'm just so happy, Chris. I knew this was special.
Wait, what did I just say? I'm a lot like the rings of Saturn. Come back! Hello? No, you've escaped me! Oh. Are we entering the telescope? Well, I'm not going to play. It's giving me a nice field of view. There! Shit. Oh, there's the moon. Vivian, you're still out here? Listen, I'm obsessed. Leave me be.
Has it been that long?
Oh, I guess we got the job.
That shooting star. What are the chances of seeing a meteor through my telescope? Math was never my strong suit, but I know that statistically, all of these little improbable things happening in such a short time must mean something. The signs are out there, and for some reason, only I'm seeing them. $2,000? Are you crazy?
Well, actually, it's $2,299, so that's pretty pricey.
There's a reason I'm alone with this right now. That's just simple math. What the hell? I'll return it later, when I get a better picture.
Are we gonna steal this? I feel like we're gonna get fired instantly and probably sent to prison. And then how are we gonna see our nebula?
There's a reason all the signs have brought me here.
How'd you sneak out with a box that size?
Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Mrs. Wright? Mrs. Viv?
What?
I was in your class, 5th grade. Edwin.
Edwin, look at you, all grown up.
You were my favourite teacher. It's so nice to see you. I'm home from university for the weekend. It's been so stressful. I miss the calmness.
Oh, I'm so proud.
Want me to help you carry that? You're even tinier than I remember.
No, I can handle it.
If you say so. That would be an expensive drop. You know, my university has its own observatory.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I have friends that have needed to use it for their classes, but I wouldn't know. I'm going for biology.
That would be amazing to use. You know, astronomy is fantastic for relaxing.
Really? Maybe I should have gone into astronomy instead of biology. I've been stuck studying spiders the past month, and I desperately need something else. I actually think my love for biology might have started in your class.
Yeah?
I remember the class pet was a snake, and I was terrified of snakes. But being around it like that gave me this fascination,
Yeah.
and that fascination never went away.
Ed, I'll be back in a second, alright?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to distract you. I'm surprised that thing wasn't tagged.
I'll find you, Andromeda.
Okay, I feel like I have got skilled at this now. I can very easily find Andromeda. Gotta go down a bit, go to the left a bit, and we are golden. Somewhere around here. That's the moon. See? Okay. That is very big. Excuse me, you're in my way here.
It's like I'm standing on it.
You know what? You've moved my nebula. God damn you, I remember Andromeda being directly there. I am unsure where it is in correlation to the moon. Ah, god damn you. This is what I get for getting a new telescope, huh? Everything has moved locations. I thought you guys were meant to remain stationary in the sky. Oh, there it. This just means I kind of look like a face. Is that our Andromeda? I mean, we're not selecting on it, so maybe not. Ooh, our telescope really is quite powerful this time. Okay, now my confidence has been shattered in my ability to find Andromeda. We're gonna have just to mooch around for a little bit. Maybe we can find more faces in the sky. Wait, is that it? Oh, it's so much prettier in this telescope.
There you are.
Okay, now we just need to kick it. You really are an eldritch being ripping through the sky.
Wait, don't be shy.
Emerge. Don't you just love it when the black holes stare back? I feel like I project my astral being outside of Earth. You know, if I've learned... Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get dizzy. Vivian, are you okay? Did you pass out? Oh, I'm not doing good.
Why would you interrupt me? Damn it! I was seeing it. I saw something. I saw something. That was important.
What is going on with you? I think it's time you step away from the telescope. For a few days at least. Alright? This is getting out of hand. I don't think you're concussed. We're getting older, hun. You're probably exhausting yourself standing outside all night.
Can you try to imagine a new color? You can't. That's not a thing. But I just saw something like that. Not a new color. The space itself was different. Like I stepped into the fourth dimension. And I didn't have control. But I accepted it. I just let it happen. And even though I shouldn't have, I understood it all. I could see it. It's like that nebula isn't from this dimension. I wish I could show Chris what I've been seeing.
Well, can't we? Can't we just make him look through the telescope?
What I saw was scary, but so eye-opening. There's something out there bigger than all of us.
Alright, we're going to the hospital tomorrow.
Listen, Chris! I'm sorry for snapping at you. If you saw it, you'd understand. That's what I'm trying to say. A hospital trip isn't worth our time.
You get really passionate, hun, and I like that about you. But you've been scaring me, spending hours looking at this space dust. And now it's from a different dimension? Are you listening to yourself? Oh, buddy, you've not even learnt the fact we stole a $2,000 telescope yet.
I'll show it to you.
You already did. Plenty.
I found something that makes life a little more interesting. Makes me feel more valuable. And you think I need to go to the hospital for it?
When did I say that?
I shouldn't have snapped at you. I got a little too involved. But I see that it's gone too far. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I don't believe you at all, Vivian.
I can't lose contact like I almost did yesterday. My telescope! God damn it, I could kill him!
Oh, is that thing grew?
I need a better view anyways.
I think you just winked at me. What's that movie that ends in the giant spider in the room? Can't remember what it is. We are gonna kill our husband. Oh damn, have I become a Black Widow? Listen, Vivian, I know he took your telescope, but trust me, you're gonna regret murdering your own husband. I think he's dead. We got some strong binoculars, huh? Okay, now where's my eldritch being that's clearly driving me insane? Well, that's pretty. These are some rather good binoculars. I mean, I think I'm getting a closer picture than I was from my stolen telescope. But I can't particularly kick this one, so I'm gonna have to try and find this eldritch being myself. Ooh, space dust. I mean, how hard should it be, right? It seemed massive. It seems like it's almost gonna start being visible by the naked eye soon. I mean, those naked eyes in particular, most likely. I'm gonna take that as optimism that I'm getting close. I'll check along the seabed of the sky. Come on. I found the eyes. Where's the rest of your face? Oh, maybe that's the Northern Star. Is that the really bright star? The one that you're supposed to use to guide you? I don't know much about stars. I mean, I know enough to predict that there probably should not be eyes up there. Come on, where are you? I was expecting this to be a lot easier than it is. I probably got overconfident as soon as I saw the eyes. I can hear sounds. Maybe the sound's at its echolocation. If I get close to it, does it get louder? Oh! Hi! That almost looks at me looking through the telescope. Are you pointing towards it? I don't think you are, because I did just check up there. That is very bright. Come on, give me more sounds. Hi! Are you the same pair of eyes? I thought you were farther down, to be honest. Maybe you're just moving to follow me as well. Ooh, which constellation's that? Maybe it's just me again. I think all the spaces is just me. No, the eyes are everywhere. That's pretty. Do you think I'd make a good astronomer? Just standing at a telescope, looking at everything, pointing out everything that I think is pretty. And that's basically anything with bright colours. Okay, I found our spider. Maybe we'll find our dead husband in the sky as well. I mean, maybe you're just leading me to the different shapes to tell me a story. I looked through the telescope, I was driven insane, I saw a giant spider, and I committed murder. I mean, they'll probably believe my insanity plea, right? When they inevitably find out what I've done. Man, where did you go? I can't believe you were actually able to hide from me this well. Honestly, I don't even remember where Andromeda was. So, it's a bit of an issue. And I've just realised, if we've just committed murder, surely we should be able to go get our big telescope back. Ooh, twisty eye. I mean, he's hardly going to be able to stop us now, right? If he's just been stabbed to death. Man, you've got to be here somewhere. Please? I asked nicely. This is like such a dead spot. I'm not finding anything down here. No fancy constellations, no spooky pairs of eyes. I found a very bright light though. Ooh, are you the new constellation I was supposed to find? Don't think I've seen this one yet. Can't tell what it is, so I'm gonna assume it's me stabbing. Me committing a murder? Feel like I might have seen that already. I see you there. Maybe. Okay, I'm trying to listen to the sound. Don't know if it's actually working. Oh! I found the abyss. Hi. Friend? How far can we go into the abyss? Am I supposed to be up here? I am just completely lost. I see nothing. Can I leave the abyss? Hello? Oh! Well, hi there. Wait. Wait, what is that? Listen. That is not how you greet people. I am hearing static though. It's coming from... Hello? Static? Oh, maybe... You are hiding my nebula, husband. What am I doing? Oh, maybe I just avoided committing a murder yet. Miss Viv. Ed, I'm sorry for cutting the conversation short yesterday. I was so happy to see you. Do you want to come over for lunch? I'd love to chat about college while you're in town. Hey, Miss Viv, don't worry about it. I'm free for lunch. If it's not too much trouble, could you send me those pictures you showed me? I was looking around Andromeda last night, but couldn't find anything. The pictures would really help as reference. No, this isn't for you. Wow. We really chose violence today. There's just so much homework. I have practically no free time. An open weekend like this never happens. Yeah, I was never a fan of giving an abundance of homework. Students often already have problems at home. They should at least feel free from that stress. But you're almost done, eh? About another year. But I'll get through it. It's tough, but I'll get through it. It's scary knowing that I could be doing all this for nothing, right? What if my degree isn't as valuable as it should be? What if I'm not valuable? But hey, even if it's not, I still get to learn about my passion. I remember you being so enthusiastic about everything, especially the sciences. Like, you can tell when a teacher doesn't really care about what they're teaching, but I could tell you really loved it. That enthusiasm rubs off on the students. I know it rubbed off on me. I don't think I'd make a very good teacher then. I can't think of a single subject I'd be enthusiastic about. Unless they specifically made a course that was just teaching horror. I'd probably love that. That'd be great. I could make as many horror movie references as I liked. Talk about Lovecraft. Ooh, talk about Edgar Allan Poe. He's not technically horror, right? I mean, dark. I'm honoured. I was actually fired recently. It's why I was working at the store. That's a recent thing. And it hurts so much. Life was already getting a bit depressing. My husband and I are in a bit of debt spiral.
Sometimes it feels like we've been caught in a web, made one grave mistake, and now we're doomed. And losing my students, my job, it really feels like the universe is beating me down. But I know that something out there sees me and needs me to keep going. And I just know that when I see it, I feel a purpose. The trivial human worries go away. So whenever you're worried about your future or overwhelmed with schoolwork, something out there could need you too.
Thank you, Mrs. Wright.
Maybe you should try to look into space. You could find something too. Are you able to use the observatory you were talking about?
Ah, the observatory, yeah. Anyone enrolled in the university is able to use it. Students, faculty. You just need to schedule. The wait list is like months long, so it's not exactly practical unless you really want to, or have a class that needs it.
Months long. Right, makes sense. It's not like you're just doing a 10-minute peek.
Yeah, and then no one's allowed to use it on Sundays, which just extends the wait list even more. Kinda sucks.
Does it have an eyepiece?
Hmm?
Is it just for collecting data, or can you actually look into space?
Oh, my friends made it sound like they were looking through it in real time, so I think it does.
Perfect! Looking is what helps. Data is just data.
Oh, yeah, the pictures are sweet. There's a gallery on the website. You should check it out.
Do you know why it's closed on Sundays?
To be off work? I don't...
Well, it is a Sunday. We could go look tonight.
Right?
My husband should be at work at 6, and then he goes to bed around 10. We should be able to leave around 11. And then the drive is 3 hours, so we'll get there at 2 a.m. I think that gives us plenty of time.
You're serious?
Oh! Sorry, I'm getting a bit carried away. I've just been really needing a big telescope, but I understand that using it without permission is... yeah. You don't need to do anything like that. I'm sorry. But if you could at least just get me access tonight, I'd be so thankful.
I'm sorry. I would schedule a day and bring you, but people outside the university aren't allowed to use it. Anyways, unless you have an invitation. And no, Mrs. Wright, I can't break you in. Are we gonna steal his ID or something?
Please, I need this. It's very important to me that I get access to a stronger telescope.
I'm sorry, this just isn't...
Please, Edwin. How do you even get into the observatory? Is it always locked? Does someone need to unlock it for you?
Mrs. Wright,
Yes?
it's our key cards. I don't know.
Are there a bunch of cameras? Does your university have a ton of security?
I don't really know, Mrs. Wright.
You don't know how much security your university has.
It definitely has security. I'll tell you that. Hey, thanks for having me over for lunch. It was nice.
No.
I feel like I should get going now.
No.
Oh, maybe we are gonna commit a murder. I hope things go well for you.
But... You're welcome, Ed. No, 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 no! Why am I letting this pass me? What am I waiting for?
You know what? He seems a little bit traumatized, and I don't blame him. Oh, goodbye, Edwin. Maybe you survived. You definitely did not survive. He dead. Reckon Chris found the body? I mean, it's gonna be rather obvious who did it.
I'm not religious. But I know that this has been giving me peace. Even the scary things, they've given me peace. It wouldn't make me do what I did for no reason. And I know I won't get away with it. So whatever's out there must have a plan for me. And it'll be tonight. I only wish Chris could see it too.
You know, at this point, I don't think it matters if the cameras see us. I mean, we've already committed murder. What are they gonna do? Charge me breaking and entering? This seems important. Hello? What the hell am I looking at? Oh, this one seems like a bone. Maybe the Outreach being has entered our universe. Okay, we're gonna just do our general trip. We'll find the top, and then just try and work away from there. Actually, it just seems all centralized by the spaces we've already found. Where the hell that's gone to. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna follow shapes. Follow shapes is a good idea, right? Okay, so follow the orange one. Come on. Show me what you're hiding. You're just gonna be one straight line. You see, I feel like we should zoom the telescope out, and then when we actually pinpoint it, then zoom in. It'll make everything a lot easier. I mean, I'm assuming that's how telescopes work. I don't think I've ever used one. I'm starting to think I've done a bad thing. Like, this is not particularly helping me. I think I found a wing, though. Either a wing or a hand. And now I found nothing but black space. You know what? Let's just find the bottom. Okay, we found the bottom. That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. But no, that seems like generally the only thing that's around here. I just don't know where you're trying to lead me. I mean, this is the one I was just following, right? Maybe it was the exact opposite way that I went. Oh, okay, that's new. Hi. I mean, I am trying to also use my sound. It's just, I'm not very good at sound detection. Man. Where are you hiding? You're massive. You shouldn't be this sneaky. Please? Okay, the sound is definitely getting louder when we go over here. Somewhere around here? Leo? Because I think I've seen all this. Unless they were saying above it. Yeah, I'm not even entirely sure if the sound's supposed to be helping me. It's not. It's really not. I mean, I am still moving, I think. I've just found nothing but the vacuum of space. Have I seen that one before? That one kind of looks like the one I called a bone, so I think I've seen that one before. What do you need me to see? Vivian, help me! Yeah, because there doesn't seem to be anything really on these edges. Man. How are you managing to hide this well? I'm still moving? It says I am. Still nothing around us, though. Oh, maybe this is what we need? Giant spiderweb. This is definitely what we needed. Oh yeah, I swear to God this was not here, because how did I miss this? Hello? Wait, is that Outreach being a giant spider? Oh. You've silenced me. You know what? I adore you. You're the one spider I genuinely like. And that's mainly because you've come from a giant rift in the sky.
You may consume me.
Wait! I'm the nebula now. I'm nothing more than a photo. Well, at least they'll never be able to charge me with murder. I belong to the nebula now. Or maybe I just belong to the shadows.
You know, I feel a little bit bad for murdering Edwin, but it was definitely worth it to meet my space spider. If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd greatly appreciate you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. But other than that, you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.